Hi everyone, so here we are, pre-recorded Pilates. Glad to see that you've made it to your mat and glad to see that you're keeping up the consistency. So we're just going to start as we always do. We're going to lie down, arms relaxed by our side, feet hip distance apart, okay? So you're going to find that nice position. We're just going to start with some very gentle breathing. So we're going to have our feet hip distance apart and nice and straight, our arms relaxed by our side. And all we're going to do is breathe. So we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through pursed lips. So we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale through pursed lips. And we're going to take that breath nice and deep, nice and low. And we're going to allow that breath to expand into the rib cage and allow the rib cage to expand into the mat beneath you. And as you continue to focus on your breathing, allow your shoulders to relax, allow your hips to relax. And then gently just draw your attention towards your body. And we're going to make sure that the feet are hip distance apart and nice and straight. We're going to make sure that the weight of the body is evenly balanced over our feet. So we want to be able to feel the balls of the toes pressing into the mat. We want to be able to feel the sides of the feet pressing into the mat. And then gently we're going to anchor down through the centre of the heels. And with the feet firmly anchored to the floor, we gently move up towards the knees. Ensure the knees are pointing to the ceiling, not dropping out to the side or into the centre. And then slowly down towards the hips. And just allow the hips to relax into the mat. And with the hips nice and heavy, nice and relaxed, you gently think about connecting through the centre of the body. So maybe think about drawing the belly button to the spine, maybe think about tightening the belt around the waist, whichever one works for you. And with your lower back supported, your abdominals engaging, imagine moving through the rib cage and through the spine towards the shoulders. Allow the shoulder blades to relax onto the mat. And then gently lengthen the spine a tiny bit more by pushing the crown of the head towards the wall behind you. Then gently just float the arms out to the side with the palms facing up, and very slowly we just allow our knees to gently rock from side to side. Just gently allowing the body to start moving. Just releasing any tension in the lower back. Don't feel you've got to push the legs all the way to the floor. Just take them to where it feels comfortable. You might find that as you do a few movements, you get a little bit further each time. Just see how you feel. Continue to breathe, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through pursed lips. Last one. And then gently we just draw those knees towards us, and again we're going to gently rock from side to side. Perfect. And again, if that feels uncomfortable, just put your feet back on the floor and continue with your feet on the floor, that's fine. Just do what feels right for you, especially if you're working with any injuries. Take it easy. Let's go for 2 more. And then slowly relax those legs back down. Then let's bring the arms up to the ceiling, palms facing each other, and we're just going to scissor the arms. We're going to take them forwards and backwards. Now, you might find that the arm doesn't come all the way to the floor. That's fine. Just work with your body. So if by bringing them all the way to the floor you end up arching your spine or flaring your rib cage, then don't. Just take them to where you can. You'll notice mine don't go all the way to the floor behind me, because if I do, I start to arch my back. So you just want to be in control of the body all the time. Make sure the feet stay hip distance apart, the knees stay pointing to the ceiling. That's it, nice. And we're just getting the shoulders moving, just waking the shoulders up. Let's go 1 more either side. And then gently release the arms back down, okay? And then all I'm going to ask you to do is very gently just cross one leg over the other, and I just want you to gently circle the foot on the ankle. So we're very gently circling the foot
on the ankle. Try and relax the toes and try and make the movement come from the ankle, not from the toes. And then circle the other way. Perfect. It's as if I'm watching you. So don't worry if your ankle clicks or makes weird noises. Mine does, it's fine. As long as it doesn't hurt. And then gently relax the leg back down. Then we're going to take the other leg over, same again, just circle the foot on the ankle. That's it, nice. Whilst we're here, we're still inhaling through the nose and exhaling through pursed lips. And again, focus on the ankle, not the toes, and then circle the other way. Perfect. And then gently relax the leg back down. Okay, now all I want you to do is just tilt that pelvis. So we're just very gently rocking our pelvis backwards and forwards, releasing any tension that we might have in that pelvis, helping us to move, not lifting the bum completely off the floor, literally just rocking backwards and forwards. That's it, nice. The head can move a little bit if you want it to. Just allow the body to move. And just enjoy the movement and feel the body on the mat. And then we're going to circle the pelvis. So we imagine we've got that bowl of soup on our abdomen and we're just trying to slop the soup around the bowl. Not out of the bowl, just around the bowl. If that doesn't work for you, just think about a pencil in your belly button and drawing big circles on the ceiling. And we just take the circles to where we can. We might find we're more flexible one side than the other. If we're a little bit tight, can we slow it down? Can we press into it? Can we get a little bit more movement? Let's see. Let's do one more in this direction. And we're going to stop and go the other way. So again, has the movement changed by changing direction? Are the bits that were stiff not so stiff? Just be aware of what your body can do, what it doesn't want to do, what it needs a little bit of encouragement to do. And just allowing the tension out of the pelvis. We're going to do two more. And relax. We're going to reach our arms up to the ceiling with our palms facing each other. And reach the arm up, draw it back down, and reach the other arm up, draw it back down. And just keep going in your own time. So you're really just pushing through the fingertips. Want to find that shoulder blade coming off the floor and then really pushing that shoulder blade back down. So you're pulling and pushing and getting some nice movement through those shoulders. Try and keep the neck nice and long. Keep the crown of the head pointing towards the wall. We're going to go for one more either side and gently relax our arms back down. And then this time we're just going to go into some hip release. So we release the knee away, we press the leg to the end of the mat, we turn the toe in and draw the leg back in, and we do the same again on the other side. So we release the knee away, press the leg to the end of the mat, turn the toe in and draw the leg back up, and we just keep going in our own time. Now remember, as we're doing this exercise, as one knee releases, make sure the other hip stays on the floor, okay? Because it does have a habit of bringing that other hip and that other bum cheek with it. And we don't want to do that. We want to maintain some stability through those hip joints, okay? We just want to open one up whilst we stabilise through the other. And just reaching the leg away. That's it, nice. We'll go for one more either side. And then relax the leg. And then this time we're going to go into our hip roll. So we're going to get some movement through that spine. So you might choose to bring the feet a little bit closer to your bottom. You might choose to move them away. Find where's comfortable. If you need to adjust whilst we're doing it, that's fine as well. So the arms are relaxed by your side. We're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, we slowly peel the spine away from the floor as we push the hips to the ceiling. We inhale at the top. See, adjust, I need to pull my hair out. Make sure the knees stay over the toes, and then gently soften the chest bone and gently roll back down towards the mat, one vertebra at a time, gently coming in and out that lower curve of your spine. And just keep going in your own time. Be really mindful of making sure that when you come up, you're only coming up onto your shoulders, you're not crunching your head and neck. And as you roll down, keep those knees over the toes. Make sure the feet stay firmly anchored to the floor. So we've got a nice strong position all the time. You might find one side wants to come down faster than the other. See if you can control it. See if you can be aware of who's trying to do what within your body. Still breathing in through the nose and exhaling through pursed lips all the time. And now just really mobilising that spine. That's it. We're going to do one more. And relax back down to the mat. Okay, now this time we're going to roll onto our sides and we're going to go into our side bend. So, not side bend, sorry, our side rotation. So you're going to bring your knees up in front of you. You're going to put your hands behind your head, okay? Some of you prefer to have your arm out, that's fine. But we're going to make sure that we're supported, and we're going to take the elbow to the ceiling, keep the feet and knees together, and then use your tummy, use your rib cage to take you over. Hold it there, and then draw yourself back from the centre of the body, okay? So you take the elbow up to the ceiling, keep looking at that elbow, don't let it drop, you want it in vision all the time. And really press with the waist, with the rib cage. And as you draw back over, really think about initiating with the rib cage and the waist. Don't let the shoulders do the work. And keep the length through the spine all the time. Don't curl forward and look at your knees. And hopefully each time you might get a little bit more out of it as you rotate over. Okay, we're going to do two more. That's it, really push from that waist. Should be feeling nice across the chest now, and the spine should be feeling quite a bit more mobile than it did when we started, she says very hopefully. Last one as we bring the arm back down, lovely. And then all we're going to do is roll over. Well, you can roll over, I'm going to spin around so you can still see me, okay? So again, we bring those knees up in front of us and we put those hands behind our head, okay? And very gently, keeping length through the spine, we take the elbow over and allow the body to open up. And then slowly draw ourselves back over from the waist and from the ribcage. And just keep going in our own time. That's it, lovely. All the time, using that breath to help you. And really rib cage and waist taking us over and drawing us back. Last one. And gently relax the arm back down. Now, we're going to come onto our backs, okay? And we're going to go into our ab preps, okay? So if you normally do a modification, you're going to do your modification for this one, okay? Otherwise, we're going to place our hands behind our head with our elbows nice and wide, feet firmly anchored to the floor. And very gently we nod the head, we draw the rib cage up and under the chest, we look through our knees, and then very slowly we come back down. And so we inhale, slight nod of the head, exhale, gently curl up, and slowly come back down. Just keep going in your own time. Keep the elbows nice and wide. Make sure those feet are staying glued to the floor. And as you're coming up, almost feel as though you're getting those shoulders away from the floor. They're just floating away from the floor. And we're not bringing the elbows round to drag ourselves up through our shoulders. But you're starting to feel a little bit of work now, that's fine. That's what we want. Last 3, 2, and 1. And gently relax back down to the mat. And then this time we're going to put our arms by our side and we're going to come into our 100. So with the 100 you're going to work with your body. So if you need to leave your upper body down, you will. If you need to leave a leg on the floor, you will. If all you do is pump your arms, that's what you'll do, okay? So listen to your body. Remember, I'm not watching. So very gently we're going to float one leg to tabletop. If we can, we float the other leg to tabletop. If we can, gently nod the head, curl the upper body, reach the arms nice and long. Inhale to prepare and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the upper body down, release one leg down, release the other leg back down. And then all we're going to do is we're going to go into our marching on the floor. Okay, so very gently we're going to bring the knee towards us, place the leg back down, bring the other knee towards us, place the leg back down. And we just keep going in our own time, making sure the lift comes from the hip, not from the knee, okay? If that starts to feel a little bit easy, then you can bring your legs to tabletop and dip. If not, you just carry on marching for me, okay? So you do whichever one is right for you, okay? And if you want to do a little bit of both, do a little bit of both. That's fine as well. Nice. I'm going to keep that tummy tucked in, those shoulders stay relaxed, and all the time we just continue to inhale through the nose and exhale through pursed lips, okay? One more either side, and gently relax the legs back down. Now this time we're going to go into our single leg stretch, okay? So very gently we're going to draw both knees towards us. Now remember, if you need to do a modification, if you need to keep the leg on the floor, leave a leg down and just do one leg at a time, okay? But if you don't need to modify, bring both legs up. If you can, nod the head, curl up. If not, leave it down, reach the leg away, draw the other leg in, and just keep going in your own time. That's it. If you want to, you can gently start to speed it up a little bit. If you start to find it's a little bit tight on the neck and the head, you can bring the upper body down. The legs will start to feel a little bit heavy, that's fine. Just means it's working. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the upper body down. Gently relax the legs back down. And then in your own time, very gently, we're going to come up to a seated position. So if you want to, come onto your side and then up to a seated position, or you can just roll yourself up to a seated position. So both feet firmly on the floor, shoulders relaxed down, and all we're going to do is very gently press the belly button in and draw ourselves back up. So we're just creating that half roll back, okay? Just a little C curve in the lower back. Remember, I don't want to see those shoulders round, okay? Shoulders stay down, chin stays up, eyes stay forward. Lovely. And just keep going in your own time. That's it, nice. We're going to go for 2 more. And on the second one, if you can, you're going to roll yourself back down to the mat. If not, just gently lower yourself back down. And then this time, we're going to go into some leg circles, okay? So the shoulders are relaxed. We're going to take the leg up to the ceiling. The other leg stays on the floor. We inhale to start the circle. Exhale, we finish the circle. Now, as we're doing these circles, we want to make sure that we can feel a smooth movement in that hip joint. If we're not, we can reduce the size of the circle and we can bend the knee, okay? So find the right one for you. We're going to hold the leg there. We're going to change direction. Okay, you might need to change the size of the circle. I do on this side, going this way. I need to go much smaller to control it. You might be able to go bigger. You might be able to go straighter. But do what you can, making sure we're oiling that hip joint as we go. Last one, and gently relax the leg back down. Then we're going to take the other leg up to the ceiling. Same again, we're going to inhale to start the circle. Exhale, we finish the circle. Again, we're focusing on that thigh bone rolling around that hip joint. One more. And then change direction. Again, if you need to bend the knee more, if you need to make the circle smaller, that's what you do. But you need to be in control. You need to keep that upper body nice and still, nice and steady. We've got one more to go. And then gently relax our legs back down. And then this time we're just going to stretch one leg away, nice and long. And very gently we're just going to lift and lower that long leg. So we're going to lift and lower. Nice. Just keep going in your own time. Make sure that foot comes all the way to the floor each time, keeping that lower back pressed into the mat. Legs should start to get heavy. Let's go for 2 more. Last one. And then gently draw the leg in. Then we're going to stretch the other leg away. And again, we're going to lift and lower. Perfect. That's it, nice. Making sure the leg comes all the way to the floor again, keeping that lower back pressed into the mat. Let's go for 2 more. And draw the leg back in and relax. Now all I want you to do is come up onto your toes and press down onto your heels. So up onto the toes, press into the heels. That's so nice. Last one like this. Okay, so now for a little bit of coordination, you're going to come up onto your heel with your left foot, up onto your toe with your right foot, and then switch. It's just like a little bit like walking, really. That's it. So you heel one side, up on the toe on the other side. Just keep going in your own time. It's just good for the feet, good for the coordination. Good for the brain. One more either side. And relax the legs back down, all the feet even. So this time what I'd like to do is go in for some obliques. So some of you who aren't able to curl up, you're going to take opposite knee to opposite shoulder. Okay? Then if you can curl up, you're going to take your hands behind your head with your elbows wide. You're going to inhale, gently nod the head. As you exhale, you take the opposite shoulder to the opposite hip, back through the centre and across to the other side. And you just keep going in your own time. Perfect. So as we're curling up, keep those feet to the floor. Make sure the knees stay up to the ceiling. Don't let them push out to the side or into the centre. We're going to go for 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently relax back down to the mat. And then this time we're going to have a little bit of a hip opener stretch. So if you want to, you can grab a cushion or a block or a ball and place it behind your head if it's more comfortable. And if you've got a ring or a band, you can use that. If not, you're going to use your hand. We're going to take the leg to the ceiling, draw the thigh towards us as tightly as we can. Once we've got it there, we then press the heel to the ceiling. Keep the shoulders relaxed. And whilst it's there, if you want, you can point and flex that foot just to get a little bit more out of it. It's up to you. Okay, if you're not pointing and flexing, keep the heel pressed up to the ceiling. Nice. Nice deep breaths. Breathing in to any tightness and exhaling it away. And then on your next exhale, straighten the leg if you can. Take the opposite hand and draw the leg across the body. Don't pull it too far across. You don't want to roll into it. Just hold it there. And again, nice deep breaths, breathing into anything that feels particularly tight. And just seeing if you can exhale any of that tightness away. Leg on the floor, you can have bent or straight, whichever you prefer. And then we're going to take the leg out to the side and we're going to catch it. So we've got the elbow on the floor, okay? So we can catch the leg in the hand, but the weight's going through the elbow into the arm on the floor. Nice. Or if you have a wall, you can prop it. And then gently relax the leg back down. Now this time I'm going to take the other leg up to the ceiling. I'm going to draw that thigh towards you again. Press the heel to the ceiling. And again, if you want to, you can point and flex that foot. Or you can just leave that heel pressed up to the ceiling. Leg on the floor, bent or straight. Your choice. And we're just breathing. We're just inhaling in to any tightness. And exhaling any tightness away. Still keeping those shoulders relaxed. My foot doesn't want to bend and flex, it wants to go round in circles. You're going to hold that leg there. If you can, straighten it. If not, don't worry. Take the opposite hand, draw the leg across the body. Again. Breathing into anything that feels tight and exhaling it away. And then gently take the leg out to the side and catch it. And then gently relax the leg back down, okay? And then this time we're all going to roll over onto our side and we're going to do some side series. So if you have a ball or a cushion that you don't want to use for your head, use it between your thighs. If not, don't worry. So we're going to rest our head on our arm and we're going to place a ball or cushion or an imaginary balloon between our thighs. Shoulders are relaxed, nice length through the spine, and we just very gently start to squeeze and release. That's it, nice. Perfect. I can't see you and I know you're doing it perfectly. So as we squeeze those thighs together, think about the length through the spine. Don't allow yourself to curl up. Don't allow yourself to be looking at those legs. I'm going to go for 2 more. Now, as we squeeze the thighs together, we lift the feet off the floor and we continue to squeeze. That's it, nice. If it's too much with your feet off the floor, just put the feet back down, that's fine. As I said, just keep that length through the spine. We just get those abductors working. And then go for 2 more and relax the legs back down. We're going to reach our legs away, okay? You can use your ball under your head if you want. It's up to you. Nice length through the body. Hips on hips, shoulders on shoulders. So you don't want to be curled, you want to be nice and straight. You can use the back of your mat to help you line yourself up. Press the lower leg into the mat quite firmly. And then just very slowly lift and lower the top leg. So we just lift and lower the top leg. And we just keep going in our own time. That's it. Nice. So remember, if you start to lift the leg too high and you start to wobble, just reduce the size of the movement. All the time, we just want to stay in control, yeah? We don't need to do big movements, we just need to do controlled movements. 2 more. And then gently hold the leg there and we're going to circle the leg. That's it. Perfect. Last one, hold it there and circle the other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the leg there if you can. If you need to rest it for a bit, you can as well. Draw the bottom leg to the top leg and we're going to release both legs down. So we go top, together, down. Now remember, as we're drawing the legs together, we want the thighs to meet. We don't worry about the feet and the calves, okay? We're really just focusing on snapping those thighs together. Okay, let's go for 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Relax those legs back down. Bring both legs to the front corner of the mat, so they're 45 degrees. And all I'm going to get you to do is bring that top leg up and swing it forwards and draw it backwards. But don't let the body roll. Keep the body nice and stable, nice and still. If you've got your hand out in front of you, make sure you're just using the fingertips, not using the palm of the hand, so that we don't roll into it. That's it, nice. Last 3. And 2. And 1. And relax the leg back down. Starting to feel a bit tight in the bum, that's fine, that's what we're working on. Top leg comes up, we draw the knee to the chest, slowly press the leg away. So what we're trying to do is keep the knee at the same height the whole time, and at the same time, we're just drawing the knee in and stretching away. I like to point my toe as I come in and flex my foot as I push out, but it's up to you. Whichever feels good for you, if any. If you're prone to cramp, you might just want to keep the foot nice and relaxed. Now's the time to tell you I've completely lost count. So, last 2. Last 1. And then gently relax that leg down in front of you. And you're very gently going to lift and lower that bottom leg. So just lift and lower that bottom leg, lovely. And just keep going in your own time. Hold it there, swing the leg forwards and backwards. Relax the leg back down. Okay, now this time we're going to come up onto our side and we're going to go into our side bend. So we're going to put our feet and knees together, okay? Come up onto a hand or onto your elbow if you prefer. Okay, I'm going to take the arm to the side. We're going to inhale to prepare, exhale. Up we come, push with the waist, push through the body, hold it there. Remember that lasso around your waist, pulling you to the ceiling. And then gently
relax back down. And again, up we come and over. Hold it there. Relax. Back down. Last one. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, up you come and over. And gently relax back down. Then we're going to swing our legs round, or you can roll over, and we'll do the same again on the other side. So again, heads rested on your arm or your cushion, whichever you prefer. Bring your knees up in front of you. If you have a ball or a cushion, place it between your thighs. If not, you're just going to imagine a balloon, okay? So we're just gently squeezing and releasing. That's it. Feet stay together. And squeeze and release. Perfect. Two more. Squeeze the thighs together, lift the feet off the floor and continue to squeeze. Remember, we're using those abductors. That's it, perfect. I keep trying to look at the camera, but there's some blue tits in the tree outside. They keep distracting me. Two more. Relax the legs back down. Whip the ball out. Stretch the legs away. Hips on hips, shoulders on shoulders. And very gently pressing that lower leg into the mat. We very gently lift and lower that top leg. So we just lift and lower that top leg. So remember, you don't want to go too high because you might start to wobble. So just go to where you can, where you stay in control all the time. Then you're going to hold the leg there and circle it. That's it again, keep the body nice and stable, nice and still. We've already done some work on those hips earlier, we're just doing a little bit more. I'm going to hold it there and change direction. That's it, lovely. Last two. And relax the leg back down. So keeping that length through the body. So imagine you're being pulled from one side of the room to the other. Top leg comes up, draw the bottom thigh to the top thigh, release both legs down. So we go top, together, down. Top, together, down. So remember, snapping the thighs together. Don't worry about the feet. Just, if the feet come together and the thighs don't worry too much either. But what I don't want you to do is bend the legs, yeah? So don't bend to get your feet together like that. Work on keeping the legs lovely and straight and drawing those thighs together. Let's go for three more. Two and one. Okay, we shuffle those legs slightly forward, okay? So about 45 degrees. Again, keeping that length through the spine, reaching away. Top leg comes up, we press the leg forward and we draw the leg backwards. Now we need to be careful that we don't start to swing and let the body rock forwards and backwards, okay? Body's got to stay nice and still, hips have to stay stacked on top of each other, okay? So you just take the leg to where you can. Perfect. Nice. Let's go for two more. And gently relax the leg back down. Okay. Now this time we're going to take that top, excuse me, we're going to take that top leg up. We're going to draw the knee in and press the heel away. Okay, so remember, if you get cramp in the foot, you can relax the foot. And we're just keeping the knee at the same height the whole time. So if you can imagine it sliding along a block of wood or something like that, so that you don't let the knee drop or you don't let it rise, okay? Has a tendency to do this coming in and that going out, okay? So you just want to keep it at the same height the whole time. Even though the hip starts to feel heavy, the bottom starts to feel heavy,
the leg itself starts to feel heavy, it's fine. It's got plenty more life in it, don't worry. And 3, 2, 1. And then relax the knee down in front of you. You're going to stretch the lower leg away. Very gently we lift and lower the bottom leg. That's it, lovely. We're going to hold it there and then we're going to swing the leg forwards and backwards. Just getting a little bit of work into the hip and the abductor on the other side. Relax the leg back down. Okay, up onto our sides now. We're going to go for our side bends again. So again, we can come up onto our elbow or our hand, whichever you prefer. And you're going to put your feet and knees together or your feet into the cross, your choice. Arm to the side. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, push the hips up, take the waist up, take the arm over. Lasso around the waist, pulling you up towards the ceiling. And gently relax back down. And again, inhale to prepare. Exhale, up we come and over. Hold it there. Relax back down. Last one, inhale to prepare. Exhale, up we come and over. Hold it there. And gently relax back down. Lovely. Now we're going to come up onto all fours and we're going to go into our cat stretch. So we're going to have our hands under our shoulders and we're going to have our knees under our hips. Width through the shoulders, length through the spine. We're going to inhale to prepare. As we exhale into the arch we come. We tug under the tailbone, the lower back, knees back, upper back, crown of the head drops down. Hold it there. Reach the tailbone away all the way through to the crown of the head. And we just keep going in our own time. Make sure those legs stay nice and still. The arms stay nice and strong. And each time we come into that upper arch, just let the head drop down. Make sure you relax the neck. And then as we come back out to straighten, make sure the head stays in line with the spine. Don't take it up towards the ceiling. Keep it looking at the mat. Let's go for 2 more. And after that second one, we're gently going to relax back down onto the heels and just take the arms forward into a nice big shell pose. And then we're just going to come back up onto all fours, okay? And we're going to do a little bit of swimming, okay? Now, if you'd rather lie down on the front and modify opposite arm, opposite leg, please do. But we're going to try, so if your knees are bad, lie down, opposite arm, opposite leg. So otherwise, we're on all fours and we're going to gently take out opposite arm, opposite leg. Slowly bring it back in. Same on the other side. Now, as we reach out, what we're trying to do is not shift from side to side. So we're trying not to anchor over, yeah? We're just trying to slide. So you might find you can't lift. That's fine, just slide. Do what you can. If, like I said, you've got knees that don't like it, lie down, do opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, otherwise we're going to stay up on all fours and just keep balancing. Really reaching the arm and the leg away. And as I said, if you can't lift, don't worry. Just slide and leave them on the floor. Let's go for 1 more either side. Let's hold each one for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw back in and out to the other side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
bring it back in. Relax back down onto your heels. Nice big shell pose. And then we're going to lie face down on the mat. We're just going to place our hands by our ears, okay? Nose to the floor, pubic bone pressed into the mat. And all I want you to do is just allow the back of the head, the back of the ears to push towards the ceiling. Still inhaling through the nose, exhaling through pursed lips. Keep looking at the mat the whole time. Just the back of the head, back of the ears pressing towards the ceiling. Last one. And relax back down to the mat. Now this time, what I'd like you to do is put your hands under your forehead, so your head's balanced on your hands. And then what we're going to do is we're going to just draw our heel towards our bottom, just one leg, and then we point the toe and allow the leg to straighten back down. Then we flex the other foot, draw the heel to the bottom, point the toe away. And we just keep going in our own time, keeping the body nice and stable, nice and still as we go. So you need to finish the movement in one leg before you begin the next. Otherwise, the body's going to roll all over the place. Just keep going in your own time. Just really flexing that foot towards the bottom. One more either side. Relax the legs back down. Now this time we're going to take our arms by the side of the body. Relax the shoulders to the floor. If you want to, you can take the head to the side. You're going to inhale, draw your shoulder blades together as tightly as you can. Press your fingers to your toes, bring the body into alignment, head as well, and then gently relax back down. So draw the shoulder blades together, reach the fingers to the toes, and gently relax back down. And you're just going to keep going in your own time. Really think about pulling those shoulders together. Really allow them to relax all the way to the mat each time as well. It's a really nice sensation rolling through the whole range of movement. Don't worry if you can't lift too high. Just come to where feels comfortable for you. We're going to go for one more. And then gently relax back down. We're going to come back up onto our knees now. And we're going to go for a little bit of a stretch, okay? So we're going to come to the front of the mat. And very gently we're going to put the feet and knees together, okay? So let's take both feet and work towards the camera, okay? Or away from the camera for my sense. Take the outside leg and push it over the inside leg. And hold it there. Nice deep breaths. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through pursed lips. And if you want to, you can just roll into the bottom a little bit. If for any reason it hurts your knees, come out and just roll onto your back and give the figure of four stretch a go. Or just have a little lie down and some nice deep breaths. Now we're going to try and extract ourselves gently. And again, this time I'm going to take the feet in the opposite direction. Outside leg over the inside leg. And onto the elbows we go. And again, nice deep breaths. Really breathing into those tight bits and exhaling those tight bits away. One last big inhale. And then gently extract yourself. And then we're just going to come back onto our backs, okay? We're going to lie down. We're going to reach our legs long and we're going to reach our arms long. So we're going for a nice
big stretch. And what I'd like you to do is just point and flex your feet. So just, helps if you can see them, pointing and flexing your feet. And as you point and flex your feet, I want you to start to think about your arms. So as you point your arms, the feet, bring your arms up. As you flex, bring your arms down. So we point, flex, point, flex. Last one. And then gently relax the arms down. Bring the knees up so that we've got the feet firmly on the floor. We're going to put our feet and knees together. We're just going to gently take our arms out to the side. I'd like you to take your knees one way, your head the opposite. Nice big stretch through that lower back. And then gently through the centre, over to the other side. One more either side. Last one. Bring the knees back up through the centre and then very gently bring yourself to a seated position. So you can come with your legs crossed out in front of you, up onto your knees, whichever suits you. Or if you want to, you can just stand up, okay? And all we're going to do, we're going to have a nice little breath to finish. We're going to inhale, take those arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, come back down. Inhale, up we come. Exhale, we come back down. Last one, inhale, up we come. And exhale, relax back down. And thank you very much for joining me. And I look forward to seeing you all again very soon. Take care. And now I'm going to turn the camera off.